Death is the only certainty. Death is the only certainty every human shares. Yet it also the greatest mystery. No matter how advanced our science becomes, no matter how far our technology reaches, no one truly knows what happens after we die. And so, from the very beginning of human history, we have asked same question: what comes next? Death is more than the end of the body. It is the end of identity, memory, relationships, and presence. The idea of disappearing forever, of becoming nothing, has terrified humanity for thousands of years. This fear gives birth to belief. Faith, myth, philosophy, and ritual emerged, not only to explain death but to sustain its finality. Every civilization imagined a world beyond this one. Ancient Egyptians believed the soul journeyed into eternity. They built pyramids, preserved bodies, and prepared for life beyond death. The ancient Greeks imagined Hades, a shadowy realm where souls continued to exist. In India, Hindu and Buddhist traditions taught a reincarnation, a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth governed by karma. Across continents and centuries, humanity reached the same conclusion again and again. Death could not be the end. These beliefs were not random, they shaped morality. If life continues, action matters. If the soul survives, choices have consequences. Belief in an afterlife became a foundation for ethics, law, and social order. Religion gave structure to these beliefs. Judaism, Christianity described heaven and the hell, reward and punishment beyond this life. For billions of people, the idea that the soul survives death gives meaning to sufferings and hope in grief. Faith answers what science cannot. But belief alone was never enough. People wanted experiences, and some claimed to have them. Across the world, there are accounts of near death experiences. People who were clinically dead, no heartbeat, no breathing, yet later reported vivid awareness. They describe floating above their bodies, watching doctors work on them, traveling through tunnels of light, meeting deceased loved ones, feeling overwhelming peace. Many return transfer. They lose fear of death. They value life differently. They describe reality as larger than the physical world. Science explains these experiences cautiously. Oxygen deprivation, neurochemical reactions, the brain under extreme stress. But skeptics struggle to explain the one thing. Some patients reports events that happened while they were unconscious. Details later confirmed by medical staff. The questions remain unanswered. Were these hallucinations or glimpses beyond death? Another mystery deepens the question: reincarnation. Across cultures, children have claimed memories of lives they should not remember. They describe names, locations, professions, and even deaths. Some details were verified, some remain unexplained. Psychiatrists and researchers have documented thousands of such cases. Science offers explanations, suggestions, imagination, coincidence. Yet, no single explanation fits all cases. The mystery persists. Neuroscience takes a harder stance. According to modern science, consciousness is produced by the brain. When the brain stops functioning, awareness ends. There is no verified proof that consciousness survives death. And this is true. Science has not proven life after death, but science also admits something important. We do not fully understand consciousness. We do not know how subjective experience arises. And until we do, we cannot say with certainty that it ends forever. Philosophy confronts the question more directly. What is the self? Are your body or your thought, your memories? If your body changes every few years and your thoughts constantly shift, what remains constant? Dualist philosophers argue the soul exists independently. Materialists argue consciousness is temporary. The debate has lasted thousands of years and it has never been resolved. Beyond science and philosophy lies psychology. Belief in life after death serves a human need. It helps people grieve, it softens loss, it gives meaning to suffering. Hope is not weakness, hope is survival. Belief, whether literal or symbolic, shapes how humans live, love, and die. The source for life after death is not only about immortality, it is about identity. It is about meaning. It is about whether our lives matter beyond a brief moment in time. No one knows for certain what awaits us after death. Science can study the living, it cannot enter the dead. Faith can offer answers, it cannot offer proof. Perhaps the truth lies beyond both. Maybe life after death is real. Maybe it is a symbolic, maybe it exists in ways beyond human language, but one thing is clear the question itself defines us. Because in asking what happens after death, we're really asking something deeper. What is life and why does it matter? Perhaps the search for life after death is not about escaping death at all. Perhaps it is about learning how to live.